What's up, gang? It's Saturday, June 25th, and today is Operation Black Shield at SC Village. It's not like a hardcore milsim, like a milsim West game or anything like that, but it's definitely the biggest game I've done. I'm playing on the Russian side, and I was planning on running an SVD today when I bought an SVD like a week ago with the plans on running it, and I bought a spring for it because it was chronoing around 430. New spring. It's like just a hair over 400, so I may or may not be able to use it since it is an AEG, and SC Village is a little strict on their FPS policy, but we'll see. Also, don't make fun of me for having like a half green kit, because I didn't want to build a whole new loadout just for this game. I'm going to do a Russian loadout, but I want to do it right, so it'll take a little time. So I'm going to use the regular gear that I run typically, and if I can't run the SVD, I'll run probably my Amoeba, just because it looks a little less conventional than like a standard M4 like my Crytek. So we'll see how it goes.
So really quickly, for those of you who don't know, Black Shield is a big game that's held every year at SC Village in Corona, California. I would call it kind of like a light version of a milsim. It's not super strict, not a lot of rules, but still a lot of fun. Vendors come out. It's one of the bigger games in Southern California every year, so I really wanted to make it out, and I'm glad I went.
All right, let's see. Who's all the Russians at? All right. Who doesn't know CQB Russian? All right, guys. So this is going to be our general for the Russian side. He'll be leading you guys to win this year. They haven't won in the past year, so we'll see what happens this year.
Not going to happen this year.
On the mic. Suka!
Come speak English.
All right, guys. Today is going to be the day that everybody's going to remember as the day that the Russian army defeated the great power of the United States.
Okay, so like I said, this was my first time to Black Shield. I've been doing it for a few years now, and overall it was a really fun game. I had a great time. It was a good experience. There were a few little things that I think are worth mentioning. First of all, it was crazy hot, 110 degrees or something like that the first day, so that was brutal. There was also a few organizational issues. It felt like things got rolling a little bit slower. Not a huge deal. The big problem was pertaining to team colors. As with most games, Russia was green, America was tan, and
That was close.
not everybody adhered to this, unfortunately, and they weren't very strict about enforcing it. That led to a fair amount of confusion, so certain players whose uniform colors didn't really match their team were given armbands or headbands, and some of the referees were giving the same colored bands to both teams, which, as you can imagine, leads to a lot of confusion and a fair amount of team killing. It was really bad on the first part of the second day. It drove me crazy. It was pretty frustrating. The other thing that was a little bit tough was that the teams were pretty imbalanced. A lot more people signed up to be on the American side of things, which I can't say that I'm super surprised, but what are you going to do? Fight down some bodies. But this is the first battle of the day. We initially took a lot of ground, captured the first objective flag station to start putting points on the board, but unfortunately, eventually, strength in numbers is on the American side. They definitely took a lot of ground back, and it got a little brutal at times, but it was a good time.
There's a sniper on the right side of that bus. Right side of
That bus or that bus?
Yeah, the one to your right there.
Okay.
1 o'clock.
The Americans were pushing far to our left side boundary to kind of try and pinch us into our spawn and essentially spawn trap us, which I've heard is kind of a theme for Black Shield. It happens almost every year, it seems like. This year was no different.
Yep. There's two right
One
off those
other
L-shaped buildings.
little criticism that I have is that SC Village is so huge and has so many fields, and they really only utilized a very small portion of it, which was really disappointing. It seemed like in years past they used some of the woods fields and some other areas that were completely not touched at all for this year, which really bummed me out.
Loading. That box truck! He's dead. He's. Dude, I'm fucking laughing at this, bro. Let's pull up. Brain, there's a guy in the truck just past the RV that's posted. If you could tell the LMG to put him down.
Alright, I have to quickly say and give a shout out to CQB Russian and Brain Exploder. CQB Russian was our general for the game, and Brain Exploder was one of our XOs. Just super big shout out to him, because if it wasn't for him, the video footage would not be what it is, because I've got his catalog of mounts. I actually also used his Ear Pro. Unfortunately, I didn't really get a chance to talk to him, just because we kind of were always, I only saw him on the field.
That guy's dead. The guy that was shooting through the hole is
shout
dead.
out to him nonetheless.
That's right. Loading.
Sending people mostly to the left here. We're basically holding back. That's our plan. There's a second group that wants to try to go middle or go right and try to swing them. But we need a strong presence here so we can do that left side. Well, basically, camping, we're just holding back. It becomes a target for the ARV and the truck over here.
How many times do I have to shoot you before you call it? Whoa, there you go.
You definitely get to this side. Shit. Shoot his feet. He's got no chance of it. Easy target.
Hit. I'm doubling up on you. I'll watch to the left. So, drop my hat. Like, every one of those guys should be dead, and only one of them called it. There's still one right in front of you. Hey, bro! On the other side of that bunker from you. There's still one up there. There's still one up there on the top of the hill. He's dead. The hill's clear. Hill's clear.
One thing I will say really quickly is that you can see me fidgeting with my mesh mask quite a bit. I hate wearing hard face pro, and SC Village requires hard face and ear protection, so I was wearing a mesh lower with the Brain Exploder hard ear pro. So just in case people are curious as to why I'm constantly messing with my damn mask.
There's two behind the box truck.
Two to the box truck and one to the right of that.
Yeah, that pickup truck. Watch out, dead homie.
Right there, door of the box truck. Window.
Pickup truck guy is dead. There's still one more at the pickup truck.
I'm gonna bound up to the next bunker right in front of us.
Got you.
I don't know if that bunker's in your way.
I'm good.
Doc, can you get up here?
I think he died.
Right in front of us, 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock, right in front of you guys. Grenade! It's on the other side of the bunker. You're good, you're good.
Thanks again for watching, guys. Stay tuned. I've got more video footage coming from Operation Hot as Balls. Operation Black Shield, including the second half of the first day, some nighttime footage, and some footage from the second day. As always, don't forget to comment, subscribe, like the video. It helps out a lot. And let me know if you have any questions. See you next time.